You can't beat cabbage as far as thrift is concerned in vegetables. Cabbage is a fantastically thrifty food. Basically, you get so much food out of a cabbage. This is only a half of a cabbage, and you'll see when we put it into the pot how much volume of food we actually get. Beyond that, the shelf life is fantastic with cabbage. My grandfather's originally from Newfoundland, and he said when he was a little boy in the late 20s and 30s, in one of their outbuildings, I've never seen the place, so I don't know for certain, but in a barn, they would pin a net in the second story of the barn, a huge fishing net, and they'd use that net to basically throw cabbages into, and so the cabbages are essentially hanging in midair, which would protect them from rodents and would allow for airflow. The building was cold and dark, so the cabbages would last all winter long. And my point is that this is a very smart move to make because food prices can fluctuate, and you don't know what they're going to be 2 months down the road. And so that if you have a way to stock up at a set price, it's a smart move to make. But today we're going to be braising this cabbage. So we're going to start by sweating off some onions here in the pot. This is about a 10-quart pot, 10 liters. I have a bay leaf in there and I have some white peppercorn. Stirring it in, I've sweat the onions down. Then I'm going to add in my cabbage. I'll add a little pommery or grainy Dijon mustard. Mustard has an excellent shelf life too. It's not an extraordinarily, it's not a superfood, but it adds nice flavor and it has a shelf life. So if you can get it cheap, it will last you, and you can utilize it in numerous dishes to improve the flavor, which is all very important. If people don't want to eat it, it's no good. It's going in the garbage. So here we have our mustard, and we'll fold that in. And here I have some brandy. It's called Canados. It's a takeoff of Calvados, which is an apple brandy. This one's made in the Okanagan in British Columbia, Canada, hence Canados. And I'm just folding it in. Notice how the size of or the volume of the cabbage is really dropping down. It's cooking down. And here's chicken stock. I'm just adding in a little bit, and I'll fold that in. And notice how much the volume has dropped. But this is still very nutrient-dense food. Here I have some butter. That's going to create a nice little glaze on the cabbage, and we're done. Extraordinarily easy to make, very thrifty, goes a long way.